Right now, a Vietnam veteran is spending another night locked up inside the Jasper County Jail.
The elderly man's been incarcerated for about 3 years now, but the sheriff says the jailed veteran is mentally ill and needs treatment. KFDM's Angel San Juan is investigating. He joins us in the studio. So, Angel, why is the sheriff calling this a crisis?
Well, Tiffany, Jasper County Sheriff Mitchell Newman says county jails in Texas are becoming mental hospitals, but he says they don't have the resources to treat the mentally ill. That's why he wants us to share the story of Dennis Lane Kelly, a veteran who Newman says should not be behind bars. The sheriff is trying to get him help, but so far he claims state and federal officials are only making empty promises and offering no real answers. Dennis Lane Kelly is an inmate at the Jasper County Jail and surprisingly seems satisfied with the accommodations.
I get plenty of rest, and the food isn't the best in the world, and I don't get enough of it, but I'm adapting.
And the 72-year-old has had plenty of time to adapt. Since 2016, Kelly has served 2 stints in the county jail for a combined total of more than 660 days.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Hey, he's fine.
They're giving you enough to eat.
But Sheriff Mitchell Newman is the first to tell you Kelly should not be in jail.
He is a Vietnam veteran.
Sheriff Newman says Kelly was arrested for chasing one of his deputies with a sword. However, Newman says the Vietnam veteran is not dangerous, but suffers from mental illness.
This is not the way to treat our veterans. This is not the way to treat anybody. You know, any mental patient shouldn't spend 3 years in the county jail. That's ridiculous.
Sheriff Newman says the problem is the state does not have enough bed space at long-term mental health treatment facilities. For instance, the Burke Center in Lufkin only has 16 beds for 12 East Texas counties.
We can get him a little medicine, but he's not getting the treatment he needs.
And there's an 8-month waiting period for the North Texas State Hospital in Vernon, the state's only maximum security mental health facility. Sheriff Newman was able to send Kelly there in 2017, but his stay was short-lived.
Vernon sent him back and said he was competent, and he's a long way from being competent. I mean, if you want to talk to him, we'll let you talk to him. But he needs to go somewhere where he can be took care of.
Sheriff Newman reached out to us because he's exhausted all other resources, including state leaders and the Department of Veterans Affairs.
Everybody says, we're going to help you, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And then you call them back and they say they're working on it. It started last year, we'd have it by Christmas, and then they just quit answering their phone. They don't want to talk to you about it.
This frustrates the sheriff.
Our county jails are not a mental hospital. We're not equipped to take care of mental health people, but we get stuck with them.
He says it's a statewide problem plaguing all county jails. He says when Harris County and Dallas County jails are the largest mental institutions in Texas, that's a crisis. So we decided to see if shedding light on Mr. Kelly's ordeal could help.
These people wanted to come talk to you since you was a veteran.
And just like the sheriff described him, Kelly is friendly.
Oh, yeah, I've been home a number of times.
He's enthusiastic and proud of his military service.
Well, I've been to hell and back, and then back to hell, and then back again.
Oh my goodness, I can imagine.
I haven't missed a war since Korea.
Wow.
Haven't missed getting wounded, too. I've got a number of Medal of Honors.
He's hard of hearing, but for the most part, physically, the elderly veteran appears healthy. But there's no question he's mentally ill. Do you need medication?
Yeah, they give me medication here. I'm very healthy. I sleep on a mattress on the floor.
Sheriff Newman is losing hope in the system that appears to be failing this jailed veteran. But Jasper's top law enforcement officer is not giving up on a man he says served our nation.
He needs help, and we owe him help. I think we do.
And Newman says it should not be in a jail cell.
You know, his man ain't gonna live forever. He don't want to spend his whole life locked up back there in jail.
On a positive note, tonight, Sheriff Newman tells us there's a group in Newton County that's trying to get Mr. Kelly into a nursing home there that has an Alzheimer's unit. We'll keep you updated.